this car is way too quiet. It's like one tier away from being a Tesla, that quiet. Not to mention, you honestly can't even see the rear exhaust on this car. I don't know really what they were thinking or what they were doing with this, but like it's just so hidden and tucked up in there. Oh yeah, there is an exhaust. Today we are going to be basically straight piping actually, the 2022 BRZ. I don't know if it's gonna sound much different than the 2 liter, but it's the new 2.4 liter. Before we get started, I wanna give a big thank you to MA Performance. MA Performance sent us out a bunch of their, they call it Squirrely Performance, but I think they're gonna rebrand it, but you can get actual fabrication components from MA Performance. I have a discount code for you guys if you guys wanna check out MA. They've sent us a few things today. We've got a bunch of bends and straights to make a custom 3-inch exhaust, along with some V-bands. This video is also brought to you by Zynga Poker. Fresh Kicks is gonna love this. Is that Tomeda? They sent us out a Tomei N1 style titanium exhaust. So we are gonna do a single exit. I love single exits on these cars. Makes it feel a little more classic, but also N1 style exhaust muffle the exhaust perfectly, I think, and you don't have to do a lot of resonators and all that kind of stuff, so let's get it. Also, we got Drew over here, he's gonna be welding, and we have the new HTP Invertig 221. A big shout out to HTP as well. They sent us out this. This is our new TIG welder. Big thanks to these guys. This welder is made in Italy, and all of their other stuff is made right here in the US. So we're gonna be doing that, using all Squirrely Performance from MA Performance, and yeah, let's get this thing not disturbingly quiet. Before we continue with this video, today's video is brought to you by Zynga Poker. Zynga Poker is a super fun, free to download game on iOS, Google Play, and web. Some of you guys might have played poker before. If you haven't, I actually personally love it. I've played it since I was a kid. But this is a great way to just have fun. And Zynga right now is actually launching a new feature called Leagues. And some of you guys might have an idea what this is already. They're coming out with Leagues World Champions. And essentially what it is, every week players will win their way through 5 different divisions. In order to rank up through the points-based progression system, you gotta play weekly, get those wins. As you're in a league, you rank up in the different leagues, and you also rank your way up in the Grand Champion leaderboard. You'll also get stuff like lucky bonus spins and prize chests. And if you just play the game casually, that's totally fine. You get daily rewards. You get to like pull the lever and get some extra stuff. If you guys use the link that I've got for you in the description, you guys get a bonus 3 million for you to play around with. Go have fun. If you like to win, you like to be ahead. It's a great feeling whooping everybody else with a good hand. Leagues World Champions is out right now. Use the link I've got for you in the description, and you guys, like I said, can get 3 million free chips to go play around with. If you don't know how to play poker, I advise you to give it a shot because it's actually pretty fun. Thank you to Zynga for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it. When I say like one step away from Tesla, I'm not kidding. It's like, this right here, that's 2,000 RPMs. 1,800 RPMs right now, almost 2,000. I don't wanna make it too hot before we start messing with some stuff, but it's got 3 catalytic converters, a resonator, and a gigantic muffler on the end. This is probably the quietest you can possibly make an internal combustion engine. It's really quiet. I've already got kind of dirty gloves, so I gotta be careful with this. But this is so good, dude. I love Tomei. Little good old fister test right there. I can fit my entire freaking arm into this. So let's, before we get it down, we're gonna start it up here in a second, but I kinda wanna hold it up. So we have like this little odd bend right there, and I guess that can possibly, potentially help us. But
we're gonna see where it winds up fitting,
yeah,
whether
like,
you want some angle or if it's straight.
Definitely a little bit of angle, plus that'll probably help you.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Our clearance is going to be interesting.
That's a long boy.
It is.
All right, let's see what she sounds like.
That resonator that's on that right now is big. I expect it to still be pretty quiet. Sounds really good. Yeah, give it a second to warm up too, because it's in its cold start right now.
Actually sounds really good. It would be really quiet if we just did that muffler on it right now.
I agree. That sounds really good.
Day 4. I don't remember what I said last or what happened last, but basically The muffler body, the chamber is too big on the Tomei for this car in specific, so we're gonna use that muffler on another car. We need a resonator and we need a muffler. I got a much smaller body muffler, still the N1 style, and also a resonator, so we're not gonna sound annoying. Oh, and then actually, I forgot to mention this, we had bad argon from the place we went to, so we actually couldn't even weld, but now we just got 2 more argon bottles. Fingers crossed. Let's get it. Hey, you guys want to get silly real quick and hear what this thing sounds like with a baby resonator and nothing else? I do. That's actually a pretty good resonator, but it needs a muffler. That actually doesn't sound horrible. It's very throaty. Okay, so with a little muffler, that's gonna sound really good. So we've obviously used a couple different brands of stainless and stuff. What do you think about the squirrely stuff, the squirrely performance?
I'm really liking it so far. It's super high quality. You can definitely tell it's made in the US materials. It looks like it's batch traceable if you really actually cared about that. Anytime you see someone take the time to leave a batch number on material, it's usually super high quality. The bends on these are super nice. They're not badly D-shaped. That's also another good indicator of overall material quality. So super glad to be using this stuff.
That's awesome. What are you doing, stepladder? All right, let's come up here and see. Oh yeah, that's I mean, that's close enough. You guys say you could actually say right exactly where it is. It's like dropped just enough. Actually, if you pointed it up a little bit and the hangers, so if you pointed it up like that and the hangers dropped a little bit, that'd be right on the money. Okay. So it's finished, ladies and gents. Drew got our hangers up and it is on its own free weight. I've got to get the tape off, or I could just rock with a yellow tip. That could be cool too.
Please don't give Dodge owners any new ideas.
Nice meme. Let's take the tape off and hear it. Actually, you know what? You guys are gonna hear it from my ears at first. That's only fair. I'm thinking it's gonna sound real nice, real spicy. Yeah! Dude. It almost sounds like it's got an unequal length, but it doesn't. It just sounds boxery. Yo. That sounds good. Yeah. That sounds really, really, really good. Wow. Dude, that's killer. The angle. Honestly, I'm most impressed about the sound. This is nice, bro. I'm gonna let it warm up for a second, but I really want you guys to hear this with a good rev. Is it rubbing on the subframe?
Oh, no, it's a different shape. Never mind.
Is it hitting the subframe?
I hope not.
I think it is.
Fuck.
was fun. It's got this little, I don't know if it's hitting the axle or something, but it's just a minor. That sounds so good. Oops. That's what happens when you're low and you got an LSD.
You should have a few in there. Good? Yeah, you should have at least 2 good ones.
That was fun. It's all about having that tame exhaust. We definitely got to fix whatever rattle that is, but you know, when you got the one-of-one stuff on a brand new car, sometimes it just kind of happens. Sometimes it just kind of happens.
Eventually.
Just took it for another spin. Drew has fixed all of the shakiness and the rattliness. And guys, I just want to clarify something. Single exit's better. I don't care what you have to say. It's my car. Do what I want. But so I will say I have actually reviewed the footage, and it's a lot louder in real life than it is on camera. It seems actually like sounds pretty quiet, especially from the GoPro point of view and from Victoria's point of view, but sounds really good because this was fully custom and there's not a lot of real estate under the car. Drew had to do a little bit of clearancing. It was touching the drive shaft and barely rattling on the subframe, but I just ripped on it, did a couple clutch kicks, went 60 something miles an hour, and there's no rattling at all. But big thanks to MA Performance and also obviously Drew. He's fantastic and made such a good exhaust. It looks so cool. I know some people like get weird about the whole dual exhaust thing or whatever, but it's so hard to replace the look of a good N1 style single exit. I think it's so perfect. On Japanese cars specifically, I think Japanese cars should have a single exit. Now when you talk about German cars or modern muscle, whatever, nicer cars, like dual exits fitting, but on this kind of car, this is where it's at. I'm a little bummed that we weren't able to do the Tomei, but like I said, we just got no room at all. It sounds great and I'm super happy with the car. We've done all of this before I even put plates on the car. Insane. But I'm ready for some tuning software to be out there and available, and some more parts to be available as well. And I'm waiting for TJ to finish his Street Hunter kit because I'm gonna get one. I want number 1, Teach. I want the first one. But there we go. There's my exhaust on my 2022 Suba. Looks and sounds fantastic. It's not obnoxious like a bunch of dudes probably will make on these cars. It's a little droney, but it is what it is. Guys, my daily advice before my camera comes undone, I need to tighten it up. My daily advice for you guys is to do that thing today. Get whatever it is done that you need to get done, because for waiting on tomorrow or waiting on the perfect moment is usually what makes it happen never. Make that call, write that email, do that assignment, whatever it is you need to do, start that business, or, you know, pay your taxes, something like that. Don't be lazy today. Even if you want to have a lazy day, and it's okay to have some off days and some days where you do less work than others, but you're not gonna get nowhere if you take too many lazy days. Hey, thanks to Zynga Poker for sponsoring, and big thanks to MA Performance for sending all this out. You guys check out the links I've got for you in the description. It makes me look good if the links are clicked, and you guys support the people who support me. So I'm gonna take myself and this bad hairdo back inside and get editing, and we'll start on some more stuff soon. You guys have an amazing day. Peace out. Hey, I got a burp. No, I'm gonna save it. Hey, I got two watch those 2 videos so I can subscribe.